Program complete. Enter when ready.
Hello. So we want to look at MSZ Goods. Now the picture says MSZ item set. Nonetheless, now that Z is like zebra or zero that I'm saying, okay? Anyway, someone asked me to look at this before it was even available for the Xbox. So then I was surprised to find it out here available. And I thought, well, we should take a look at it. Now, basically this mod adds a chest or box inside War Maidens in Whiterun. It's over to the left-hand side. When you come in the door, it's going to be to your left on the wall. Let's see if we can show you the picture here. They have a picture for it. There you go. Now, this is 203 megabytes. So it's adding, I think, quite a bit of stuff, but I don't know for sure. We won't know till we go in. These pictures show a lot of different things, but I don't know if all these are included in this or not. Most of it appears to be weapons that anyone could use, but there are some things that may be female only. And I'm not sure if there's anything that would be male only, but we're going to try it out. And I'm going to create a new character, and I'll probably call her MSZ, and then we can switch her to a male if we find things that, are really just one or the other, okay? Now, they plan to add more stuff in the future. There's a lot of stuff mentioned here. They also mentioned that some stuff is craftable at any forge. You just need steel smithing. So I'm not sure what all we're going to find. I will make sure to look through the forge and see what we can find. This tells you some stuff that's included. But you'll notice it says hats, accessories, shields, horns, glasses. So that could be a lot of stuff, and masks. So we're just going to find out, okay? We're going to check it out, see how it works. It doesn't mention anything about any particular body, so I imagine it's okay. There is something here about, there's one line that says the item box is installed in the Valkyrie's Firepot store. I don't know of a Valkyrie's Firepot store, so I don't know if that's another mod involved or what. But this box is going to be in War Maidens, and that's where we're going to go look, all right? Okay, I will see you in the game in a moment.
Captain's log supplement.
All right, so we're here in War Maiden with Ms. Z, and the box isn't exactly where I expected it to be. It's not over against the wall there, but it's actually on this table, and it's a small item box, but it seems to have everything in it. You'll notice there's like a missing texture on that piece right there. It's got that weird, funky look. But we'll go through these items, and we'll try to just maybe grab... when it lets us, we'll just grab one of each, and then if for some of these items it gives you all of them, you don't really get a choice to just grab one. So when that happens, we'll just take them and we'll just go, and then we'll go out of the store here and we'll try some of them on and just give you a chance to look at them and see what you think of them. And then later we'll go and we'll take a few minutes to try to see if they're upgradable and enchantable. I can tell you from some experimenting I was doing before that you definitely can. You'll notice there was the butterfly net weapon, which is, I believe in having some fun, so I think this is all cool. I like the katanas anyway, and then you have weapons like that hook there. That's a vicious looking thing. And these different swords. They have some cool looking stuff, and then they have some sort of silly things, which I like silly things, so that's okay. A broken spear, and then this placard sword. I wish you could give it like a motto that you wanted it to have, and then go beat people with it. That would be great. Nonetheless, it's funny. Pardon me. I'm having a little coffee while we're getting this, so just bear with me. The original sound on this that I recorded was bad, so I am re-recording this on the fly. You notice they had the size. I should have taken two sides so we could do the Oh, I'm pitching the Electra thing. Yeah, but I didn't. It doesn't matter. Now, this is a sheath shield. It's a sword sheath, but she ends up using it like a shield. Now, you'll notice the stats on all these things are outrageous and crazy. And here, I'm going to take off the God Ring so those stats won't be outrageous. Now, when you look at the items, you'll see more normal, regular stats. See this? So, like I said, I'm redoing this sound as we go, so bear with me. We're going to finish going through and picking these items up and just giving you a chance to look at them on the screen for a second. And then we're going to go out and we're going to try some of them on. We're going to try flailing around with some of them, just show you how they work. The Deco Sweet Roll I didn't understand, so we didn't take one. Now, the things like the pod helmet, these things I find to be silly and entertaining. The aluminum full hat is great. I mean, how can we pass up on that? And then there's the VR headgear. Why not? And then there's the jack-o'-lantern, the pottery helmet. Now, the pottery helmet, when we do that one, hopefully you'll get a kick out of that. That's pretty silly. And then some morning stars. I'm glad to see some morning stars in the game. Why these were not put in the game originally, I do not know. But whatever. So we still have some swords and daggers to look at. Let's see, we're back to the side. There's that's a different style of dagger, I guess, there. Then the straw hat. Of course, she'll have to try the straw hat. And then there's the kitty mask. And there's a couple of variations of the kitty mask. The one says off, and I think that's because it's off on the side. Now, this is an interesting blade, and it's a different style of dagger than I'm used to seeing. So we got an A and a B so we could try them out because I think they're supposed to be dual-wielded. The broom, you know, you just need a good broom sometimes, so I thought that would be fun. And then here's one that deals a soul gem for you. It's still a broom. Bucket helmet, that's great. Then you have the flower basket helmet. And we will try these on. If I remember right, when we go through this video, she's going to try these on. Of course, the VR controllers to go with your headgear so that you could actually be in a VR game and kill people. And then the greatest weapon of all, the wooden ladle dagger. At some point, I'm going to do some stuff with this. You're going to see this. It's going to be really silly. I'm going to really enjoy it, though. I'm in a silly mood lately. I need to do something just kind of lighthearted and fun, you know, more so than normal. And I know normally we do things pretty lighthearted, but this will be even more so. Now, this is chocolate candy for your person, so I don't see a problem with that. It's, you know, if you can imagine eating chocolate candy in the game, that's fun. Now, here we have earring. It says earrings bell. But I think it's just one earring bell. But nonetheless, that's okay. I don't know what that is. I think it turns out to be an earring. This is a hair accessory. And we'll wait and you'll get to see that. And then that's a pacifier. I have no words. I don't know what people are thinking. Okay, so here's glasses. The glasses are kind of, well, it's either something you'll like or not. It's just a different style of necklace. These earrings, most of these earrings are pretty good. Now, some of them are so small, they're very hard to see. I'm just going to tell you that up front, like these logo ones. But we'll go through that when she tries them on. And some of these are pretty big, and you can readily see them and appreciate them. So, you know, you're going to get to choose what you like. So, that's the last of what's in the chest right there. That's pretty much everything. So we're going to take all this stuff and we're going to go outside and we're going to try some of these things on out in the daylight. Now, this load is not very long at all. It's like, yeah, see, just a couple of seconds, poof. So we're going to hop up here where usually we will not be bothered. Usually there is one dude that will come up here and talk to us, but we can ignore him. So we're just going to have her try some things on. There's the hat, the straw hat. Pretty cool. You know, it's either your thing or it's not. But as far as I'm concerned, if it works and it looks okay, it's fine. The bucket helmet. There we go. That's what we had to have. The bucket. I like the bucket helmet. This, I'm in a silly mood. We might have some fun with some of these things. The pot helmet. I like that. Now the earrings bell. It is a bell earring. Now it's not on that side of her head though. It's on the other side. When I move the camera around, see, there it is. It's a little hard to see for her hair, but it is on the left side. It's there. I'm trying to move her around. Oh, we can't see it good. I'm sorry. My original audio was bad. The video is fine though. Anyway, so here's the flowers basket helmet. And let's see, what are we doing? Oh, the kettle helmet. We needed that. That's great. I've got to try some of these things on. Aluminum foil hat. Now it does get rid of your hair, but somehow isn't that perfect? Perfectly stupid, but still perfect in its own way. Yes, this will keep the aliens out of my mind. Maybe I will not be anal probed. Anyway, sorry, just crazy stuff running through my head. Here's some horns. Now, I didn't know what the horns were for, but now I see the horns are for your head. You can wear horns. And they give you some armor. And there's different styles, and they're not too bad. I think there was one set that didn't look as good as the others. Well, okay, that set, I can't even see that set. So maybe that's the set. Now, let's see. What am I doing? Cooperate. Yes, look at the VR headgear. Now the VR, you notice they added the horns of like the iron helmet or something. But anyway, it is VR headgear regardless. That's kind of funny that they added the horns. Then the sheath shield. And she's gonna, yeah, there we go. And see, when she blocks, she holds the sheath up. So you're actually using that as a shield. So it does kind of work. It's goofy, but I'm okay with goofy. It might be fun. You might find that for some of your characters, you may prefer that. There's the pottery helmet. I kind of like this idea. So you've stuck your head in the side of a pot and you're looking out the opening. And I don't know, it just struck me as funny. The necklace is difficult to see. There we go. And now, is the necklace invisible? What's going on here? Okay, we're taking everything. Ah, there it was. I think the earring was blocking the necklace, wasn't it? Some of the jewelry must be using either the same slot or there's some sort of slight conflict where if you're wearing a certain earring, you can't see the necklace, etc., etc. So you just have to work with that within the mod. Overall, the items work and are pretty fun, and you can tell I get a silly kick out of it. Now, you have to have kind of a sense of humor with some of these things. Alright, so these earrings are pretty good size, and notice you can choose to wear it just on one side, and you can see it pretty... Actually, we can't see it very good. There you go. Now we can see it pretty good. It's pretty big, and you can see it pretty good. Now, it's better if you wear, in my opinion, if you wear both. But that's wearing just the left one. Because it comes in, not all of them do, but a lot of them come in this left or right or both. Like, see, there's both. Now it's going to be on both sides. I tend to like that better because you know how I am about symmetry. But if you want to drive me crazy, you could wear one on the right and a different one on the left. And you could do that and just make me insane. But hey, that's your choice. These are smaller and harder to see. Just going to tell you, the logo ones are smaller and harder to see. You can see them, but you might need to make this video full screen to be able to see them hanging off her ear. And I got pretty close, but I couldn't do any more than that. So, just letting you know. And you can't tell much difference in silver and gold. Now there, removing her hair was a good idea. See, that made them more noticeable. But see how small they are? They're very cool, but they're pretty small. I think they needed to be bigger. Now here we're going to show you those. Those are bigger. Now notice they're bigger and they catch your attention better. But, you know, they didn't make them all that way. The shell ones are bigger. They're pretty good. They're bigger than the logo ones. Oh, now we can try the glasses. See? And you can wear the earrings with the glasses, so that's good. And it's different, you know, it's different things that you might want to try. Yeah, okay. Well, I do like her better with her hair, but nonetheless. Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong thing. I remember that because I did hit the wrong thing. I'm like, man, I'm out of control on the buttons. So here's a different form or style of glasses. And then here's the hair accessory. Now, the problem with this is, there, see that? It is totally not on your head. It is just floating out in the air. Oh, the jack-o'-lantern is basically a pumpkin head, which actually, I find that to be okay. That could be fun and entertaining. Now, here's the gold logo earrings. And they're hard to see with her. Wait, she's still got the shell earrings on, doesn't she? You can't wear two earrings at the same time. I think it will let you... Yeah, see, it lets you put them on, but you can only see one or the other. You can't wear them. Oh, that was a necklace. I got confused. I apologize. So that was a necklace, and you couldn't see it until she took off her top. So some of these things work better than others, okay? Overall, I would say things work and look pretty good, but occasionally there are items that don't work as good as others. But you could always have her wear something different where that will show. Now, we did try this, and it just looks strange to me. Plus, it's misplaced. It's not really in her mouth. It's like piercing through her top lip, and it's just odd looking. If that's your thing, hey, you know, play your game, have your fun. I'm not worried about it. It's just strange to me. And you can't see that through the mask, so. But the mask, there's the mask, and the mask is kind of loosely on her face. You see that? It's kind of weird. It's not awful, though. And then this is off to the side. I don't know why you would do that. It kind of floats on the side of your head, just off the side of your head. And then there's this one, which again is off on this. I don't understand these. These are probably just something I don't understand because I don't know about them. Now, this turned out to be earrings. I was wondering what this was earlier, if you remember. And it turned out to be earrings. So, ta-da. And here comes this guy. Dress yourself. She's like, no, I'm hanging out in my bikini. Now, we need to take a look at... Now, see how that made the necklace disappear? So some things do that. When you wear one thing, sometimes something else will disappear. And I think probably they're trying to occupy the same visible spectrum or slot, but they're not actually taking the place of each other because it technically says that you're wearing both. So it's not really taking up what we normally consider a slot. So it's kind of odd. Now we're going to look at the weapons, and you know, there's nothing like a good old broom to beat somebody up with. Now, we're going to get into trouble. I'm just letting you know we're doing a save because we are going to get into trouble. There is no doubt about it. At some point, we're going to do something stupid, and we're going to get into trouble. But you have all these different weapons, which, even if you don't like the silly stuff, just the weapons are pretty cool. Now, that one weapon is missing that texture, which is too bad. And you can even kill people with a roll of paper. I'm just saying, you can. So, I mean, why not? But here she has the broom. She's like, aha, I am on the loose with the broom. Be careful. He's all upset. And then here's the enchanted broom. Now, it's one-handed. I wish it wasn't enchanted so I could enchant it the way I want, but I still think it's cool. She could run around with a broom. I was looking for something. Oh, the sheath shield. Yeah, you could use that with the broom. There you go. That's the idea. Yeah, she's already out of stamina. I'm not cheating enough with her. I just got her trying stuff out. So let's roll back up. Let's grab these daggers, or at least one of the daggers. Some of these you're going to see better in first person, so I'm going to switch back and forth. Bear with me on that. And then here's a sword. I kind of like the look of that sword. They got curved swords. Well, this is a curved sword. And then there's the bone great sword. Now this is two-handed. Now some of these, yeah, I zoom back out so you can see it better. But look at that. It's pretty cool. And it's got a dragon hilt, if you notice that. He's all like, be careful. Don't chop my head off. And here's the broken spear, and it is basically a one-handed weapon. It ends up being really more or less a sword. The butterfly net. Now the butterfly net is actually a two-handed weapon, which is fun. But I mean, you know, the idea of beating somebody up in this game, you know, go beat a bunch of bandits or a farmer with a butterfly net, that's not totally unappealing. I don't know why they give you this Daedric battle axe, but my goodness, it looks like it belongs to the game, and I don't know. I just didn't understand. I was like, well, why is that here? But nonetheless, it is. Now, Dragon Breaker, I think was the name of that, and that looks pretty nice. See? Look at that. I like that. And again, that's dragon style hilt. Now, yeah, this is a big two-handed. And all of these are going to give you the same basic baseball swing, same basic animation. So don't be surprised by that. This should be one-handed. It is, okay. And it looks pretty vicious because it's got that hook on it. See there? That looks pretty rough. That might be a fun weapon to have to go beat on people. I know in this game we're either terribly silly or we're outrageously psychopathic and willing to kill everybody. And these are those unique blades, which I wasn't exactly sure, but I don't know. If you play in third person and dual wield like this looks pretty neat. He's all upset. Be careful. Well, anyway, that's just my opinion. I think it looks pretty neat. Oh yeah, I couldn't decide if this was a sword or a club or a combination of the two. I think it's more of a club. But either way, looks pretty vicious. Some katanas. Now the katanas are all nice if you ask me. I like the katanas. They all have a pretty good appeal and look to them. This one might be a little overly shiny. Yeah. That's okay. Somebody will like that probably. Now there, if you use the shield sheath, or the sheathed shield, well, whichever. You can, oh, don't do that. Wow. Now notice she still really has her sheath on her hip, though. Alright, so anyway. But it's okay. The katana, I like that katana. It looks kind of black or dark. And the red one with the red heel, I do like that. I don't know why, but I do. I like that little touch of red. Another katana. I don't see anything wrong with having varieties of katanas, because I like those weapons.
Don't do that.
Is this another red one? I don't know what the difference is. Sometimes I don't know what the difference is in some of them. So I guess it's a style of katana, but it's got some slight, it's got the red hilt instead of the regular. And this is more of a short sword style. And then this is that funky sword, which is really weird, but not bad, just different. I'm not used to seeing one like that. I don't even know how they would have crafted that, but nonetheless, there you go. And then you have the Morning Star, which I think that's good to have. I think we should have Morning Stars. There is a mod that adds just some Morning Stars. I forgot the name of it now, but it's a good mod. I've done a show on it in the past. Now this is missing a texture, and it's going to look a little off because of that missing texture on the blade. It's probably still a great weapon, but the missing texture's like, see that? It just doesn't, it's like too bad. So this weapon, I would just say to throw it out, don't use it, ignore it. Unless you want it to have that look. And then this is a big two-handed katana. Or great sword, or however you want to say it. I think it's pretty nice. I don't use a lot of two-handed weapons. I prefer one-handed, but hey, that doesn't matter. Some people really enjoy the big two-handed weapons, so. The halberd. Now, I was surprised that the halberd was actually a one-handed weapon. I thought it would be a big two-handed weapon. And they fooled me. It looks pretty good. It's its own thing. And I don't know what you call this. The kukri. It's a dagger, of course, but I mean, strange name. Kukri. Now the pig, I like the idea of the pig battle axe. And see, she's wearing mining clothes. You could just be a enraged miner. I'm going to go and I'm going to tame Skyrim with my pickaxe. Brah. You know, and then here's the roll of paper. I'm going to whoop you with my paper. And you will die of many paper cuts. Again, just silliness, you know. Nothing wrong with that. I like a little silliness. And then, like I said, I should have got 2 of these so we could do the Electra thing, but that's okay. You get the idea. The size, just a dagger. Now, the sickle sword, it looks pretty cool. I don't know who decided that would make a good sword, but, you know, if you like that look, it's different. And you can get 2 of them. You can dual wield or whatever. But very nice. Some of these weapons, I think, look really good. It just depends on what you like. I mean, objectively, they seem to be fairly well made. And except for that one missing texture, they all seem to be pretty good. You know, in the looks department. Subjectively, though, it's all going to depend on what you like. But as long as everything works, I'm usually pretty satisfied. I like that. I kind of like the look of that blade. That's just a good old simple sword, in my opinion. Now this, I wasn't sure what to make of this. It looks like you took a bunch of jagged metal out of the out of the junkyard and fashioned you a sword. I don't know. It looks old and rusty and scary, but you know. And then this one, they added a little silver, you know, to give it a little bling or something. But nonetheless, it looks vicious. Oh, the gold sword. The gold sword is pretty cool. It doesn't, I would say it looks more brass than gold, but then again, I think it's supposed to be well used, you know. This is a two-handed. I'm going to say it's a katana style sword. I think they said it was a tachi or something like that, but I don't, I'm sure I murderized those words. I'm sure I don't say them correctly. Tonto, I can say that, but it always makes me think of the, even though it's spelled differently, it makes me think of the Lone Ranger's Tonto. Now the controllers, I like the idea. If you had the VR headset and the controllers, you could really be super funny and run around and actually kill everyone with your VR controllers. Hey, watch it. Rah. But they are short daggers, so I mean, you're going to have to get up on somebody. Now this is something I was looking forward to as well. Look at this. I'm going to kill you with my spoon ladles. You're going to die. I just think that would be so fun. I am easily amused sometimes, as y'all know, and I just think that would be fun. Now these swords, look at those. They look really clean and nice, don't they? And I think the hilt had a little, like a Skyrim or Dragonborn logo. Looked pretty good. This is the placard sword. I wish you could put any message that you wanted on it. Like, leave my sweet roll alone or something silly like that. And you could just run around and beat people with it. Or you could say freedom for Argonians or something, you know. Just do something silly. I didn't have any crossbow bolts, so we're not going to see that. But you can look at these, and they look pretty good. And they're going to shoot. They're going to be a crossbow, so I don't see that you're missing anything major. Now these, look at those. Those are nice. I like those. They look like, I don't know, dark yet chromy. Yeah, shiny. I like those. Those are nice. The Tanjiros, I guess. And this is the Zenitsu. And these are also nice. Very decorative. I mean, look at that. If you ran around holding those, they look pretty good. So that's basically, you know, looking at all the weapons. So let's have a little fun with the spoons here. We're going to put on the cheat ring, and it is time to hand out a spoonful of death to some people. Oh, there we go. There we go. That was so good. Now everybody's mad at us. A spoonful of death for you. Yes, we're coming for you. Oh, Adrienne, I have a spoon for you. Oh, she's down. Oh, okay. I was going to say only a 40 bounty for killing the blacksmith, but no, they gave me 1,000. Ah, a spoon of death for you. A spoonful of pain for you, John. Look at that. The guard ran away. The guard fled. A spoonful of death for all of you. There. Have your spoon. Take your medicine. Yes, you too. You're out of here. Yes, you old lady. A spoon of death for you. It's a mercy killing. Come back here. Come back here. You, a spoon of death for you, pal. And so it goes. You know, we're just having some silly fun. Oh, child, take your medicine. Now here, you notice the game paused for a second. And that's because the game really doesn't like us beating on children. And I understand that. In a way, I understand why they put kids in the game, but in another way, I'm like, you know, maybe you shouldn't have bothered. I was fine in Oblivion without having children. Yes. It's time to take your medicine. Heimsker! Heimsker! I'm coming for you! Yes, how are you doing? Oh, there you go. That's so much better. He just needed to take his medicine, lay down, get some rest. Hello, guard. Oh, you should have stayed hiding in the shop down there. Oh, you can't block that. Hey, I have a spoonful for you. There we go. Hello, more for you. Don't run away. He ran away and let me kill his wife. That's pretty funny. Oh, kid, take your medicine. Hey, is that the captain of the guard again? He's back. Here, take a few more lumps. I guess he's essential. You can't kill him. Okay. So he's necessary. The little girl has her fist out. Yeah, I thought you weren't afraid of anybody. I thought you weren't afraid of me, even with my spoonful of death. Ah! Oh well. Anyway, the kids aren't that much fun because they made them invincible, which is too bad. I can't really. You can't really hurt the kids. It's too bad. No wonder she's not afraid of you. Hey, kid, get out of here. Now it's got them all on the run. Yes, we're hurting the kids up. Oh, dude, here, take your medicine. You too. Take your medicine.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Oh, Isolde, take your medicine.
Help! I'm being attacked.
Look at him, he's just standing there. Here, have some medicine. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's another guard. Take your medicine. Aha. Anyway, I've got Olfina on my bar up there. I don't know why. Okay. Well, that's been pretty fun. I guess everybody's done with us now. I guess so. Well, it's been a good time, though. you know, we should hop out of here and we should go look at the mod or something along those lines, whatever we should be doing rather than standing there staring at my girl, okay? So I will see you in a minute.
Up your shaft.
All right, so this has been MSZ Goods, about 203 megabytes, a lot of crazy fun stuff, mainly accessories and weapons and a little bit of mask or costuming, helmets, you know, that type of thing. So, oh, you know what? I think I forgot. We need to go and see if this stuff is upgradable. If we can, you know, temper it and enchant it. So we're not quite done. I'm going to let this stand as is, but we're going to go up to the cheat room real quick and see what we can do with these things. I'll be right back.
Fascinating.
All right, so we're here in the cheat room. We just want to see if we can temper these things and enchant them. It looks like a lot of these are improvable or temperable. And I imagine these items that have no armor, even when you improve them, they're probably still not going to have any armor. But we can grab some stuff here and check that out. There we go. We just cleared everything out. Now I can't run. Hold on a second. Let's put on I don't have the carry weight ring. But anyway, this will give you an idea. Like, that has no armor, right? Oh, wait. Those stats are going to be way off. Well, still, let's check. Yeah, see those stats. But see, it does not improve the armor on those. Let's go get the carry weight ring, though. That's what I'm going to do. Let's grab that. We'll grab the carry weight ring. There we go. We'll use that instead of the god ring. So when we do these upgrades, the stats won't be ridiculous. Now we'll be able to do these upgrades and show you for real how that works. Yeah, see, when you try to upgrade the earrings, it's not going to really give you any extra armor. It does make it worth more, so you could upgrade them and sell them. I don't know. That really wouldn't be very helpful to you. But it looks like these things are upgradable. Okay, now these are all the accessory armor pieces, but they don't really give you much benefit for upgrading them. So just be aware of that. Now let's check our weapons. Now this is where I should see some difference, like the broom. Yeah, if you update the broom, you get extra damage, and that's nice. The daggers, yep, the swords. Let's just skip through. We're not going to go through every one, because if they bothered to make these upgradable, then I'm sure they did a lot of them. So all of these look like they're upgradable, which is nice. So that's really good that they're all upgradable. That'll be fun. I mean, that adds to the fun for me. Now, you notice this one is enchanted. I don't think it showed up on my list because I don't think she does enchanting stuff yet. So, yeah. Oh, wait, she does. Oh, okay, she does have it. She does have the perk, but it still didn't show up to be upgraded, so it's not upgradable. So they're not all upgradable. Interesting. But a number of them are, so they're not all upgradable. So just be aware of that. And it's already enchanted, so you're probably not going to be able to enchant it again, of course. You might be able to disenchant it, but a number of these look like they're enchantable. She has no enchants. See, now you can break that and get the enchant. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to break some of these and get the enchants off of them, so that then we can see, hey, can we add these enchants to these other items? Like the broom. Can I enchant my own broom? I have no soul gem, but it doesn't matter. We're just, yeah, see, it's available. So you can enchant the broom. Can we enchant let's just go through and pick some of these. Can we enchant different blades? Yes. You know, any of these that show up in the list so far appear to be enchantable, which is good. Mind you, again, we're not going through every single one. If I did, y'all would get really bored. I really want the ladles to be enchantable because I want to play around with them, and the VR controllers. Yay, it's enchantable. That's great. Okay. So I think overall that's pretty good. Now, were the spoons upgradable? That's a question, and I don't think they were. No, so some of the weapons are not temperable. You cannot upgrade them like the spoons. But that's okay. Even if I can't upgrade it, at least I can enchant it, so it could still be fun. I'm I'm going to be fairly easy to please when I just want to do something silly. So, anyway. So, okay, let's see if we can enchant the bucket helmet. We can enchant the bucket helmet. That's nice. How about, hey, the tinfoil hat we got to see. Yes, yay. Okay, we can, see, I can have some fun. I could have me and some goofy followers. That could really be, that's pretty good. That could be fun. Dumb, but silly and fun. So we might see the idea of a little bit of craziness for later, you know, just to have some good fun. You can't take life too seriously, and sometimes I think we take our games too seriously, but we enjoy them. That is not enchantable. Did you see that? No, we cannot enchant the earrings. Oh, that's too bad. But it's okay. That just means they're purely for looks. They don't do anything. You can enchant the glasses, though. That's good. That means the glass could be your helmet, basically. You can't enchant the hair accessory. Now, the jack-o'-lantern, we need to be able to enchant that, because that's going to be like our helmet. So let's see. Yeah, okay, we can enchant that. That's great. And then I think these other items, like that, I don't think that's going to be, the jewelry items are not going to be enchantable. The glasses appear to be, yeah. And it's almost like the glass is your helmet. Now, I don't know about that. Nope, not enchantable. And it's too weird anyway. I don't get it. The mask, that would be like a helmet, wouldn't it? Yeah, see, it's enchantable. So you just got to try these things out. A number of these are going to be enchantable, and then a number are not. It's just life. That's just the way they made the mod. I still think it's cool. I think it's good. I think it could be a lot of fun. So hopefully you'll enjoy this mod if you try it out. But it's purely subjective to you if you want to try it out. I think it has some good weapons, and then I think it has some good silly stuff for fun. Okay? So just notice that some of these things, I mean, all you're doing is increasing the value of it. You're not really increasing the armor or anything. Okay? All right. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. And I will catch you later.
Stop! You violated the law!
This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.